Hello and welcome to the Pirate King Plays Final Fantasy 15. That's annoying. Well, by the looks of OBS, the microphone problem I was having last time isn't a problem this time, so I have to refix myself, but that's a single click. That's not too hard. Alright, we are ready to dive back into Final Fantasy 15 post-game content. Right, I had currently marked you right, because you're close. Okay. That's easy enough.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
The Phalaris. Right. So yeah, we were just at Wiz Chocobo Post, where we had dropped off the Black Chocobo Egg. And that quest is still going, because we need to wait for it to hatch. So that should be interesting. I forgot to check the OBS settings again this time, so I do hope this is coming through well. It doesn't seem to be dropping my stream anymore now that I switched to normal OBS, so that is good. Just if I ever want to switch up my theme, I'll have to get that from Streamlabs and then copy and paste it back over to OBS. That'll be interesting. Like, it is giving me a warning saying encoding overloaded. I don't entirely know what that means, but that's what I meant to check and just never got around to it. So I mentioned last time that I was planning on uploading my Twitch streams to YouTube. But I wanted to do it on a separate channel rather than my main channel. And as it turns out, I can't do that. I was able to upload one VOD, and it went to my main account, which was unexpected. I didn't get the choice to put it where I wanted to put it.
We have to walk.
So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to specify where I actually want it to go, or anything like that, where I don't have to download it to my computer. Because not only will that take a lot longer, it'll take processing power from my computer, which may get in the way of some other things. Sure. Ow!
Attention. I got it!
Oh, and a cactar! Really? Okay. Are we hitting you at all? Oh, Trill's down! He kind of dove into my blade. That's excellent.
This sounds like you're having fun.
And technically, we haven't been in this part of the map before. It's, because you can see it's all dark down there. I guess I've... Oh no, it would have been undarkened now, huh? Yeah, what am I doing? Get on the chocobo! I'm glad I was able to come here in the daytime.
Easy now.
Though it is a wide open space, so that wouldn't have been too much of a problem at night. That was another churl, I think.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Yeah. Okay. just a lake that... Oh, right. Chocobo can swim, but it's faster to go around. What shall this Phalaris look like, I wonder? A giant bull!
Thanks for the ride.
Okay. Hold on. It's probably gonna be pretty strong. Should I? Nah, I don't need to. I'll be good in my normal outfit. Let me exit the menu, please. There we go. I'll be fine.
Big enough for you?
Are you kidding me? Why did you target one of its front feet? Oh, it's level 85. I really should have gone for my my battle gear, huh?
This doesn't look too good. Hey, just the thing.
Pronto. I'd like you to calm down before you get yourself killed.
Don't attack its head. Its head is invulnerable. Fucking shit. Ow. Oh no, spear is not doing well.
Your best still isn't good enough. Now with that attitude,
And not daggers either, I don't think. Oh man, Link Strike with the Chocobo! Oh, that was fucking cool! Oh man!
Mind if I do?
Oh yeah, we'll wear this thing down. Yeah, I could go Armiger and... it's taking this long to get to half health, so... Who knows? Impulse!
sorry!
My hands are getting a little clammy.
Yeah, you're not the one swinging your weapon. Oh shit! Fuck! Get me out of here!
Knocked! On top of it!
No mercy!
No quarter.
It only lets me start a chain when it tells me it can.
Want some?
Just the thing.
One time!
Yeah, this thing's going down just fine.
Boys, we're in the home stretch.
Just a big ass bull. Oh man. Man, it'll be weird switching to a new game after this, where to attack, I don't just hold the attack button.
Let's do it.
Resplendent hollow horn.
This is the material we need.
Impressive.
Okay. First of all, I could clear away some more of this darkness, but it really doesn't matter. I could go straight back to the car, fast traveling, or I can see if I can actually get on top of this. Whatever it is.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Prompto, we are well and tired of that line
Let's go.
by now. Please stop.
See you, Slowpoke!
Yeah. But yes, as I believe we are all level 99 right now, I am no longer gonna be waiting to go to Golden Key to level up. Probably just next campsite. Get a food boost. And it won't be Mother and Child Rice Bowl, because I won't have to worry about experience. Well, it doesn't look like I can go up right there.
Let's do this.
Right.
Or not.
Nice riding with you.
Aha! I was able to get up here. So that's cool. Wonder if I can go higher. Alright. Oh shit! I'm actually on top of here. Might be able to get on the other one too. I don't think anyone can follow me up here though. They may get teleported at one point, but... Huh. Was not expecting to actually be able to get up here. I doubt there is anything up here, but I had to try. Also, can I? Nope. I think the chocobo goes down below. I was hoping to get it up here so I could glide off. That'd be cool. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually been able to get on top of one of these. I guess I never really tried before, or... I mean, there's no reason to... I stand immediately corrected! There's a mithril ingot up here! Oh, and it had to be getting dark now. It's annoying. What the hell is that? Oh, I was seeing that, right? The flat... Oh no, it's a car driving by. I'm an idiot. I can't believe there was a fucking mithril ingot up there. As cool as it might have been to jump off the top, I probably would have timed the save warp on my way down and just died. Where am I? Yep, way over here. Wah! That's not where I thought I was landing. Oh, damn, I was gonna fast travel to the car, but I don't even know what's seeing me right now. Hi, guys! Nice of you to join me. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Another fucking bot? I don't think I can do it from this menu. The option to report this asshole. There you go. There we go, that's that. Sorry about that, guys. But we're back. Okay. Right, so let's look at what we got here. You're back in Lestalem. Next one here is the Beluv Mines, which I don't know why it's not letting me fast travel there. There should be a parking spot around there. Yeah, it's a parking spot that I've been to before. Let's see if it's just using the quest location that does it. No, Beluv Mines won't let me fast travel. I would just have to go to the place nearby and then drive from there. That's fine. But yes, I'm going to fast travel back here first. Well, it's only 2 minutes. But it's nighttime. It's not like there's views. Yeah. Turn this one in. And then start the Beluv Mines. Before doing the next legend, probably. So pretty much the legends quests from this one guy are overworld bosses, or overworld mini-bosses. And the Menace Beneath Lucis quest is underworld bosses with dungeons attached to them. The dungeons are all practically the same. Which is why I'm kind of disappointed in them. Enter a room, kill some monsters, get to the next room, kill some monsters, so on and so forth. Wait up. Get to a room, kill the monsters, pick up an item, move to the next room, kill some monsters, pick up an item, so on and so forth. There's
Easy to sleep with civilization.
one or two,
Nothing wrong with the outdoors, but there's definitely safety in numbers.
you know, I might sleep here. It's definitely a possibility. mean, why not? Or here, right? It's nighttime. Well, turn this quest in first.
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what time it is when I go into one of the fucking dungeons. Doesn't affect anything in there.
We'll forge you another legend, Hunter. The legend goes with you.
Alright, which one? What'd I get? 15,000 experience. Soul Saber! Let's see what that is. The Soul Saber. A most unusual blade that strikes foes with greater force as the wielder's stamina flags. Huh. Looks pretty cool. Pretty small one. But it's, yeah, so if you're using your stamina a bunch and it gets low, it'll do more damage, I guess? That's fascinating. But, yeah, Ultima is still better.
Your legendary journey ain't over yet. Take the challenge. This is what I need.
This is what I need. Wondrous weapon. Slay Naglfar at night. Well, it is night. I wonder where it is. In there. Interesting. I could probably get there and it'll still be nighttime. Oh, and it's level 99. It's you know what? I'm gonna wait on that until I get to this, because then I'll have 2 level 99 quests. So right now, to the Beluv Mines. It's like we are level 99, so it's not like it's an issue, but it just means it's a top level quest. This feels like Beach Town music. Much similar to the music we get in Golden Key. But, yeah, not a beach town at all. It's an industrial town. Yeah, it's still not letting me fast travel there, so where I want to go is a Longwith Rest area. To start. Should probably stop in there and see if there's any hunts, but I'm not really sure if it matters at this point. Oh wait, did I already do? Yeah, no, I already did the other one. Okay. Secret Dungeon, Beluv Mines. Overall, one of the easier secret dungeons. None of the enemies are too difficult, and all vulnerable to at least one weapon type. You find 2 Oracle Ascension coins along the path without having to deviate at all. The first, only a few levels down. The second, in the first room,
We need
multiple
to
exits.
replenish our supply of curatives. Gotcha.
And only 2 multiple exit ones. Yeah, back in the car.
Order. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Take a left for both rooms with multiple exits, but you can find a platinum ingot in the path straight forward from the second room, which sells for 10,000 gil. That really doesn't matter to me at the moment. Huh. Alright. And the final battle's against a pyromancer, which this guide has been saying instead of necromancer. But it'll probably have a special name. Or maybe it is the only pyromancer. Kill it and pick up one of the strongest firearms in the game, the death penalty. I already have that. Twice over. Okay. The good thing about the mines here is they have an elevator that'll take us right to the be like a shortcut to the level we need to be on to get into this dungeon. There's I missed something. There's a treasure spot. Not that I've been using remedies, I've been using the specific items for whenever someone gets petrified or toaded. Any metal noises? I think it'll automatically... Oh, I know what I have to do. Oh, geez, we're all twitching. Continue. Now, I don't think it'll be too long to each of the next floors, but that was quite a ride to the others. Yeah, that's right. End of the line.
That wasn't so bad.
Say your prayers.
That's that.
You're on fire!
Nothing to it.
You're done. But yes, just head straight forward, and then it'll be the next level down, I believe. Is that an item? Nope, it was water.
How many times?
Time for some
Say
action.
your prayers.
They're already dead. You don't have to shoot anything.
Really? Again?
That's for the wicked. The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
And this is where we fought the boss. Well, we need to go up before we go down. Item. Nope, this way, guys. And squeeze through here. You can see how there was no indication that this place is on the map. Yeah, it's annoying enough the first time. Whoop. This way.
Hey! Here's a door!
There it goes. Let's get ready. I want to do at least 2 of these dungeons tonight, if not 3. Because they're repetitive, I just want to get them out of the way. That's it. Down we go. Menace sleeps in Baylouv. Oh, more of these guys.
You ready?
Not good to throw down.
Nope.
Ignis on business!
Come on.
Let's go.
And yeah, I think I'll actually be sleeping in the camp in this one, depending on how my health is. But it feels right.
Ignis, if I may.
There really is room to swing a sword in here, to be honest. Didn't get turned around, did I? Nope.
Shall we? Yeah. That was close. Swing a sword in here. Watch the enemy's movements and don't get right. Got
Fuck. Well.
Brilliant.
Fucking hate hobgoblins.
Oh yeah!
They're just inconvenient. I can take them down fine, but once they get going, if there's multiple, they'll just keep wailing on me. These guys, on the other hand... Ow! Really?
Here goes! You like that?
Yeah. They're done in a single counter.
Not good to throw this in the dark.
I'll imagine you were using a gun.
You're on fire today.
Oracle Ascension coin.
Remember, just a skip off. Easy as they come. Nothing personal.
Really, only 2.
What can I say? Onward. Yep.
hell. I hate these guys. Also, I think it's spears.
Together.
Yeah, it's feeling like spears.
Uncover.
Oh yeah. Ow.
What? Apologies.
Apologies. Nearly hit you is all. Okay.
I am not in wildlife. Oh, that guy.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Gotta love it. That's a nice guy.
Woo!
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knocked?
Knock him dead, knocked. I'll be sure to get lots of picks.
You might be fine instead.
I think I'm okay. And on we go.
Yep.
Alright.
That was close.
The good thing is they flinch a lot, so once you get going, they're done.
Let's do this.
Right.
Four of them this time. They also throw rocks.
Swing a sword in here.
Just don't hit me.
Woo! Oh man! Oh fuck! He kept going with it.
I know.
Don't you take my Phoenix Downs. Whoop. Gotta get the item first. Hey, camp.
Here.
I think I will actually camp down here. Apocalypse. Come on, load in. There we go. Whew! It's actually stronger than the Dominator. And looks exactly the same! So yeah, just the resistance is down comparatively. Yeah, you can use this. Use Apocalypse in Ziedrich. Hey, you see my AP? Nice. I don't know if there's a second camp. Actually, you know what? I want to check that. Let's see. Only one campfire. Alright. So... yeah, why not?
Wait, are we seriously sleeping here?
You see a better place.
Like, we have the time on our phones, isn't it morning? Not really. I mean, kinda. Doesn't matter. We want food is what we want. Let's see what we got. Resilient isn't that bad. It's a very small HP boost, though. That's what we would usually do, and increases drop rate, but we don't need the extra experience. Well, there's always endurance. That's not bad. I feel like I want something better than that. Alright, I'll remember the 3 mushroom kebabs, though it's no one's favorite. Critical hit rate, not a bad idea. Or guarantees critical hits. That could be interesting. I'll have to remember that one as well for the last thing. Cup noodle? Nah. Hearty stir fry. Oh, and we're back up top. I think... Where was it? Marrow shroom chowder. Guarantees critical hits. Let's go for it. Wow, brightly lit in here, huh? Let's see. Okay. Alright, what do we got for pictures? Drinking a beer, reading a book. Magazine. I think that's a magazine. That's actually not half bad of a picture, to be honest.
I swear, half your photos are selfies.
Hey, you set it for an actual selfie this time.
Perfect timing.
Oh God. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the burst of light in the center, but we got Sir Tonberry versus Noctis here.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Why you gotta be so photogenic?
Shit. Yeah, actually, I want both of these. Stone. Selfies.
Cantiana's back.
Oh! Gentiana is back. Which means I have to save it. Alright. So
Everything in
what
order.
camp looks
Yeah,
like when we're
right
in the
behind
dungeon.
you.
We put it as close to the magic stone as we could. Once comes the night, let's shine the light. Deep within the Doral Caverns and the Greyshire Grotto, the ruins left by Solheim and inside the Foshaw Hollow, the cages of the Oracle hold villains of the night, far beneath the earth, out of mind and out of sight. If we were to inside the mines another cage erect, we could avoid the people's eyes, preserving their respect. And should my well-intentioned deeds a new disaster bring, I pray my faithful subjects will forgive their foolish king. Okay. So yeah, we're going through cages constructed by a past oracle with the intention of locking away monsters that were too difficult for them to fight.
And on we go.
Indeed.
Right.
Fucking Mind Flayer. This is what it's like to guarantee crits. even though it is impossible to do more than 9999 damage in one hit. That's where we entered. Is this a bigger room? It is a bigger room. I think it's a left path for both. Yep, left for both. Jeez. Come on, pick up the damn item.
Let's move.
Can't stop not.
What can I say?
Not on top of it.
All right. Are they trying to run away?
Say your prayers.
No room to swing a sword in here.
Back at
Okay.
Onward. Yep.
All right. This is certainly going quicker.
Go! Whatever that is, it's disgusting.
A single mind flayer. I think that's also one of the bigger rooms, so taking the left exit.
Really?
More mind flayers. Shit, fuck. Can you guys actually hit it? Yeah.
What's the idea? One of you guys. Remember? Stay back.
We needn't waste more time.
Yeah.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed. Let's do this.
Say your prayers.
Watch yourself, knocked.
I know.
Look at that, they're all doing the same goddamn attack.
This shouldn't take long.
Come on, I'm holding block. Fucking.
Rush him. Counter. You like that?
Showtime. Enough talk. Time for some action.
Oh! Hell yeah!
Let's go.
Alright. We're nearing the end yet. Yes we are.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Psychomancer. I was right. It was not a pyromancer like they said. And I was right in that it is an uncommon name for them. Alright. The late strike that's got a good ass pose at the end. Oh, nice. Done and dusted. I like that. Menace sleeps beneath Beluve complete. Death penalty. Which is what he is already using.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we're out. We parked pretty close. I'm not going to bother teleporting to the car. And it's daytime. That's cool. Next time I'm near a chocobo rental, I should re-up those guys. I don't know why I wasn't able to fast travel to this parking spot. Normally you can. Okay. What's next? So the next menace is Staelif. Yeah. Also, the thing for that is to wait, and I don't really know... Yeah, Staelif Grove, it brings us there. I want to check stuff in the menu first. Still wait for the egg to hatch. Okay. After we do this one, I might try Navid's challenge again. Get some fishing in here. I fucking hate that. It's only 5 gil. It's not like I don't have 700,000. Not an exaggeration. Oh, Staelif is also night only. Are you kidding me? This dungeon takes a very, very long time. It will most likely take you multiple hours. It seems to have 100 floors. Jesus fuck. First of all, I know where it is in the Staelif Grove dungeon. And that's going to take a while to get there anyway. Oh. Okay. Unlike many previous secret dungeons, You're not going through carved out tunnels this time. You'll be going down proper passages into built rooms. Most enemies in this dungeon are weak to daggers, so make sure you have those equipped. An exception would be pyromancers, which are weak to greatswords. As you progress, you'll quickly find the first of the oracle coins. Third.
Nice weather.
Yeah, it's daytime. Well, I can wait till night. The campsite here. But first of all,
We're here.
RNA has agreed to train with you at camp. Huh, that's cool. I'm just waiting. And it's still raining. Come on.
Easy now.
Oh, this is... Wow, I can't see shit right now. Including the rocks that are right in front of me, apparently. I like that they don't, you know, put your fucking flashlight in front of the chocobo. No, it's still just attached to your chest, so, it's shining into the back of the chocobo's head. Okay.
Wow, this area is swarming with bugs. Yeah.
Even at night.
Shut up, man. Yeah.
No.
Better keep up.
Whoa. Alright. Get off. Come on. Why can I not dismount here?
Thanks
I
for the
guess I
ride.
couldn't be in the water?
Again.
Alright. It's glowing. That means we can go on in. Also probably going to take us a bit to get to the actual beginning of the dungeon, which is annoying. Unless... Can I... No, that's a one-way.
Nothing to it.
All in a day's work.
Let's do this. Okay.
I wonder if I can just jump down there, because that's where I need to be. I don't think I can, though.
I'm so a fan of what you said. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Say your prayers.
Ballistic. Really? Why not? Prompto. Prompto, get out of my way. I want to just hop down to the next level at least. Come on. I know I can survive it. Sure, the others can't warp, but they can come with. Can I go this way? No? Okay.
This one's just for you. Back to it.
Right.
Seriously cool though, that just this dungeon has like the water from the lake above floating overhead. Real cool design. I think these guys are weak to daggers.
All out. Just don't get too curious. Sure want to toss
Stay down.
Uh-huh. They put items over there and then don't allow you to get them. It's real weird. It's like, it just falls down every time. There's probably a way to get them, but I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
Let's go.
Indeed.
And we're back here. To the bridge.
Just can't take it.
Oh no, these guys are weak to great swords. And I'm not bothering with that. Anyone who was here last time saw why I don't bother with great swords. They're slow as fuck. Item. Okay. Oh, yes.
And on we go. Right. Nice guy.
Still makes me do that damn finishing animation. Didn't need it, but cool. Glitch. Oh, there's more. If I needed any more elemency. The boss won't be here because I didn't get the hunt to get him to come back. And we're finally at the entrance. Well, just about. There it is.
Here's another one of those sealed doors.
Is it glowing? Oh, it's just a lamp, I guess. Alright. Battle gear. Oh. Oops. Nope. This one. Floop. Ding.
Hey, it's open!
Let's hit it.
Oh yeah, here we go. It's actually built, this one.
We're on the same page.
Must say, I'm amazed. No use hanging around here. Indeed.
Okay.
Say your prayer.
So far, I think I like this environment better. It at least feels more well lit. Woo! Ooh, yeah! Oh, and one of the slowest link strikes. Yeah, it feels a lot more well lit. I guess it's just because the walls are a lighter color.
That was close.
We can't handle it.
You think?
Damn right.
And on we go.
Yep.
Prune it. Oracle Ascension Coin.
Ready for this?
Wait, Psychomancer? I guess the one we fought in the other one wasn't quite as unique. Shit. Yeah. Here we go. All the animations are hidden under the thing's cloak. Nice.
That took everything we had.
You should be proud you gave it your all.
I've got nothing left.
We got a lot left. me hit it.
We needn't waste more time.
None the worse for wear. Bring on the next one.
Indeed.
Really? Again? Say your prayers. Get off.
That's what I call teamwork.
Another Psychomancer.
Of course.
That wasn't Ignis, but okay. Nice.
Boys, we're the home stretch.
Try this on the side.
Okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Oh, we got ourselves a big room here.
Stay alert.
Shit! I was in the air, I couldn't block it. Triangle beam, triangle beam. Not giving you time for your triangle beam.
Potion suffice to finish them off. That was close.
Whew. Alright.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Prompto, what have I told you about that line? Oh! Oh, we have a cap! Don't really think we need it at the moment. There will probably be another one. Whence comes the night, let shine the light. Oh, she so wise will take her shining trident in her hand. Then she shall rise to spread the word of peace across the land. Unless the world forget her efforts or the life she gave, upon these monoliths her noble deeds I shall engrave. Okay. Sounds like you're talking about the Oracle, but
We're outnumbered.
the person who puts the runes at campsites and whatnot, it was the old woman living in the woods. I don't quite remember her name at the moment. The one they called a witch.
I'll back you up, Noct.
I'm counting on it. Nothing to it.
Unless, of course, she's an old oracle. That doesn't quite make sense.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Impressive.
Just swinging at nothing.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
Oh, this is a multi-exit room. I gotta find the way I came in first. Figure out which way I'm going. This is where I came in, right? Come on, there'll be... Okay, an actual dead end. It wasn't that one. There's the stairs up, so this is where I came in. Campsite with a high elixir. Next room to Ronin. The first to contain more than one exit. From where you enter the room, you want to take the exit straight ahead. However, the exit on your right will contain a Celestiad accessory, though. Okay. And it's just down a short hallway like that potion was. Alright, so... right, then straight ahead.
Cold.
Yeah.
Celestiad. A crest with 3 gemstones inlaid. Reduces fire, ice, and lightning damage significantly. Cool.
Oh! Whatever that is, it's disgusting. Fuck off! Okay!
That's a good link because he hit it multiple times with max damage. Interesting how he's pretty much just made of roots and skulls. Well, the guide said this would be a long
Celebrate by
one.
eating something dead!
Another fucking Psychomancer! Well, I didn't block, but I dodged. Ow. Again, Gladio? The same thing? Thought you'd have learned by now.
Just for this.
Don't actually know if that did any more than attacking normally. Probably didn't have an elemental weakness. Legatus bangle. It's a bangle, it's just more HP.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Can I go and, like, disable that reaction or something?
Eyes peeled, mouth closed!
That was it.
Let's go.
Ah, fuck! That came right away. I had no chance. Because I always start with an attack. There you go. Move out of the way! Yes. I'd honestly be curious to see a cutaway of how these secret dungeons were set up. I mean, they're all... It's right next to you! Hit it! Fuck you! Ah. It's like, I just want to see what it looks like from afar without the ground. See how far I'm actually going through this. Another fucking Psychomancer.
Mind if I do?
Oh, and I no longer have the guaranteed crits. Next campsite, I'll probably stay there and get that. Though it is daytime right now. I think these guys are weak to great swords, and I don't want to bother with that. Ow. Alright, trigger happy! Boom! Come on, let me do a cross chain on any vulnerable enemy that's down. Not just the ones you say I can. Alright. God damn it, Prompto.
Celebrate by eating something dead. Yeah.
That was close.
Ah.
No quarter.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Don't mention it.
I don't know what happened just there.
Rush him! Nailed it!
No? Alright.
Watch yourself now. I know.
Impulse!
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Indeed. And they said this would be a long one. Oh, here's a camp.
Here.
Mega Elixir. I want to see something. Yep, second campsite with a Mega Elixir. Yeah, continue on, you'll face a new enemy that is a green variant of the slime-based enemy you've seen a lot. The Matched Moose is resistant to all weapons, but still rather weak. Okay. I might equip the Ring of the Lucii just so I can pop them like before. Maybe. I'm sorry, there are 5 campsites down here? Okay. Alright. One thing I want to check while we're here. Can't save. But
Camping.
yes, we're camping.
Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
Not at all. And get that guaranteed critical hit again. It makes things go a lot faster. Tunlow Haven. They actually gave it a name. It was a mushroom soup, yeah? Clairvoyant, there we go. It's not a bad shot. I don't think I'll keep it though.
Nailed it.
This should be a hit.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, with your chocobo.
Perfect timing.
Look at you.
That's pretty cool. If only it was like shifted a bit to the side so you could see the face of the enemy. It's an interesting framing with Noctis under Gladio's leg there. I actually like that.
That's boss. Come now, it's nothing special.
Cool.
I likes.
Yeah, I know.
Noctis, what are you doing? That's a weird shot. Oh, actually showing one of the Ronin.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
The gods are fickle entities, capricious through and through. Those among us who receive their grace are numbered few. And while I was not blessed with acumen or power divine, the gods bequeathed me a greater gift, her hand in mine. Yeah, these are the words of a previous king, certainly. Watch the moose.
Together. That was close. Watch out! All in together now.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Say your prayers.
Already lost a bunch of my max health. That's great. That's just great. Literally the first room after we camped. Oh, another Ronin.
Your time has come.
Come on. Guys, you gotta get out of the way of that. Oh, he used it after. Okay, he was revived at the end of battle and then used that and fully healed.
Say your prayers.
Ow.
I know.
Nope.
Not the time for horseplay!
Didn't mean to do that.
Apparently the multi-exit rooms in this one are just 2 with items and 1 way forward. With no enemies down the item paths, like before.
This one's just for you.
Here comes Flooded!
Don't miss.
Thought you'd never ask! You like that?
Oracle Ascension coin. Another Psychomancer. It'll go quicker now that we're critting again.
Start killing.
What? No, come on! I blocked it, it just didn't let me parry.
Just the thing.
Okay. Do not drain my health, please. Alright. Woo! No mercy!
I want to just flop onto a hotel bed.
Cannonball for me.
Camp's not gonna cut it tonight.
More running.
Hold them together.
How about this?
What the fuck?
Anytime.
Oh, right, the one thing I can't block from you. There we go.
Try this on your side.
Be nice of you to flinch once in a while.
One time.
Sure thing.
Boom!
Bingo.
Was that perfect or what?
I'll give you that.
What was this? This was another big room. Okay, good. Wait, this is... item. There we go. That's too far for... No, it's not.
Huh.
Ooh, man! My arms are killing me.
Do I dare ask why?
You know, just been pumping some iron, getting them gains.
Yeah, I think this group's only got room for one muscle head.
Then Gladio better step aside, cause these guns shoot to kill. Whatever that is, it's disgusting.
On top of it!
Oh, Prompto, what happened to you?
Taking him down.
Whew. Okay.
Celebrate by eating something dead.
Let's be done. Nonetheless,
Megalixir. Full heal, full party.
He's got a knife.
Fucking tonberries.
don't bet on it. Of course. That was close.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Fucking hell.
Get by.
That still isn't good enough.
Now with that attitude, it isn't.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Gladio, do it!
Impulse. All three of them. Hell yeah. Just walk around behind it and get that blind side.
Mind if I do?
On top of it!
Try that again. No? Alright. We'll get a blindside link. They're like shark tails. Or actually more like dolphin tails?
Going for it!
On top top of it!
Worry about yourself.
Jeez, really?
Time on me.
Get back! Hey, Vegas!
It's just the thing.
It's too small, I missed!
Coming up. We're in the home stretch. Brilliant.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Is this another multi-exit room?
Magnificent.
No.
Woo-hoo-hoo! We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
I must have gotten turned around then? Okay. Fucking tonberries. Oh! Another camp! Fascinating. The harbingers of darkness have descended upon our realm. Yet, much unlike the former king, who the vanguard did help, I issue orders from the rear, a veritable coward king. 'Tis the messengers who fight, their praises we ought sing. Interesting.
The hunt is on.
What the fucking Regal Triss?
Stay down.
Wouldn't these be Regal chicks?
Don't go. Prince.
Wow, they go down fast.
Yep.
That wasn't so hard.
It takes two.
Was that perfect or what?
I'll give you that.
Isn't there a game that came out recently called It Takes Two? I think Yahtzee Croshaw recently reviewed it. I haven't gotten to that video yet. Though my YouTube watch list, my watch later list, has been going a lot better, or a lot quicker than I expected. It's a lot smaller than it used to be, is what I'm trying to say. Stop that.
Attention. No quarter.
Excuse me? Are you hallucinating or something?
This is great.
Oh, an Oracle Ascension coin. Yeah. But yeah, there was a time at which my watch later list was like... Yeah, I crossed 90 videos on there. Like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get through these. I'm down to like 15 at the moment.
If I may. Impressive.
And this is something that I add to every day with what's on my subscription list.
Maybe
So-
it's just me. But I felt kind of bad taking those things down.
You're not alone. But out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
I mean, this ain't entirely the
Personally, I
one,
prefer the former.
but yeah. Always a good one. More fucking wasps! Oh, run 'em. Did that one even count as a battle? Jeez. Okay. Like the first one of those two didn't even have the battle music going. Weird. Oh, more of you.
Wouldn't expect any less from you. Good.
Watch out!
That is
Again?
Woo! Aerial
I
combat.
hate bugs.
Me? Yeah.
I get it?
Can't
I got it.
stand them.
Same here. Icky.
I mean, maybe the giant wasps and centipedes and whatnot.
Let's move.
Ronan.
No problems here. Stand in your way. You've got my back always.
There you go. That's up. I wonder why it blocks the way back up sometimes and not others. It's weird. I don't think it's possible to blindside these guys.
Stop bitching. Start killing.
Whoa! Fucking hell.
Don't do anything wrong.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jeez, this is a long one, isn't it? Woo! Alright! That's what I wanted! Give me the air dance! Oh, and I'm in stasis.
You ready?
I forgot how quickly the air dance drains my magic. Because every time you warp, it uses magic, so... Why did I trip?
Time.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Prayers. How about this?
Immaculate.
These guys go down quick, but I think if you get hit the wrong way by them, you are also down quick.
You're on fire today.
Elixir. Oh, another camp. Mega Elixir. The greatness of the Oracle was heretofore untold. Her power was unparalleled. Her heart was made of gold. She healed the masses, sending words of kindness from her lips. The brilliant light with which she shone ne'er could be eclipsed. Yeah, stumbled on the last word there. Ne'er could be eclipsed. No real reason to camp. Hold on though, I want to check something. Yeah, they don't mention this campsite. Unless... yeah, it's the 5th campsite comes after a large group of tonberries. And that wasn't that. Huh. I think that was the fourth. Okay. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. Everything is going pretty simply. Just
Let's
taking
do
a
this.
while.
Okay.
Wait.
You're on fire today!
What can I say?
Onward!
That was
Right.
a real quick one.
Really?
Really?
Pull it together, champ!
Russia! Whoa! We got some real chemistry here.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knock?
I think they got it.
Right there!
Oh, come on. Got off a shot right before it was killed.
Fan, all she deserves. We're on the same page.
Yeah!
Locked rules!
No big deal.
Back to it.
He's got a knife! Maybe it's for cooking?
Finally.
Apologies.
Got him! Take back!
At least these aren't the worst tonberries.
That was close.
These are just the standard. Oh, Sir Tonberry, that's what the other one was.
What? Apologies.
Gotcha!
That was close.
My hands are getting a little clammy.
We got much
There we go. Whew!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
How about chicken?
Nothing to it.
Showtime.
See you guys!
More tonberries.
My pleasure.
What are tonberries weak to? I think it's... Oh, fucking shit. I think it's swords. It's not like I would realize by the damage I'm doing. I'm doing all crits.
That was close.
No.
Got it!
Are you even hitting it? Come on.
Never knew what hit him!
It's like they keep trying to run away.
That was close.
One shot! Mind if I do?
One last push. Suffice to finish them off. The game is up.
Knew you weren't completely useless.
Oh yeah!
Okay. Oh, he found a platinum ingot. That's interesting.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Let's celebrate by fighting more! Damn it! Don't know what's going on here, but alright. How about you hit the one that I'm next to? Always target the one you're standing closest to.
That was close.
And on we go. Right.
Anklet of the Gods. Excuse me? Not that. The anklet bearing the motif of divinity enhances vitality phenomenally.
Say your prayers.
Tonberries.
Say your prayers.
Of course.
Come on. There we go. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted to hit. What is this?
Never fear. Cargo's here.
No.
Iggy, look out.
Gladio, one shot.
There we go. Get them all.
My hands are getting a little clammy.
Gladio.
Right here. Mr. Nice Guy. Gotcha.
Fucking hell. With so many of them. I can't parry. As soon as I parry, another one hits me.
My pleasure.
Can we try that again? No?
Say your prayers.
Good thing I went into this with over 90 of these. Ah, fuck it. Impulse again.
How are we? Getting by.
We're sorely overmatched.
Gotcha!
That was close.
Rush him!
Count on it. Finally.
Apologies.
You're out!
Fuck off!
Right, when we get them in the link, they can't run.
Last legs!
Put it out of its misery.
Woo! Okay.
Impressive.
Yeah.
What's impressive is how fucking long this dungeon
Celebrate
is.
by eating something dead!
Oh look, another camp. You might actually want to. And yeah, I think this is the 5th one. And the Mega Elixir there. Yeah, camp is actually sounding like a good idea
Let's
at the moment.
call it a day.
I'll see what I
Re-up
can
this clairvoyance. Severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, let's have that stew of clairvoyance. Or the I can only do that one more time. Before I have to buy more Kujata marrow. Oh, hello! A judo uniform. It's pretty much Ryu's outfit, but we're all in modded outfits at the moment. The Steam Workshop, you can download weapons and outfits for the characters and reskin some other outfits. Hey, level 100! I can break 99! Excellent! I didn't know that. Alright. Boring. One of the psychomancers.
Man, this place was crawling with nasties.
Yeah. Now I have pretty much. Oh, that is interesting. Like a ghost.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
Actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, I have most of everything, like, turned off that I can on my on my computer, so that this will actually run smoothly. Yes, it is, technically. This is the secret dungeon beneath Staleth Grove, which is the main dungeon in the Vesper Pool. I've been going through all the secret dungeons for the Menace Beneath Lucis quest. And this is the Menace Beneath Staleth.
Let's say that.
All right.
Where are we? This way. Upon receiving tidings of the expedition's fall, I realized our sole surviving bastion was the wall. To suppress the menace and dispel the disarray, we set out for the shaded groves of Clane without delay. How many floors are in this one? I don't. The guide said it might be over 100, and holy shit, it has been really long so far. That was the 5th camp we came across. Oh, hi, King Katris. Ha. Whoa. Right. I forget what these guys are weak to, but I currently have Clairvoyant on, so everything's a critical hit. 9! Holy shit.
Let's go.
That was just the 5th camp, I think, so we got a ways to go. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, I'm gonna have to finish it tonight because I can't save while I'm in here. I got the air dance going again. Ooh, nice. About an hour? Really?
Last thing I need now.
I don't actually know what time I started this dungeon.
Watch yourself, no.
No, great. Drop those off the rocker. That's great.
Let's see, it's nearly 9
Onward.
now.
Yep.
It's definitely taken me over an hour. Or it may be nearing 1 hour right now? I'm not actually sure when I started. It's either nearing an hour or an hour and a half. I'm not sure.
Jojo, how about this?
Look where you're going!
Oh, sorry about that.
Magnificent tail feathers. And an Oracle Ascension Core. Tomberries!
Coming up!
3 to 4 hours just came. Yeah, impressive. What level were you when you did this one then? Because as you just saw, I just hit level 100, which I didn't actually expect it to go past 99.
My pleasure.
Because I'm currently in our battle outfits and using the most powerful weapons I've found so far, so... At one of the highest levels in the game, so... 103. Oh, okay. So I'm a bit weaker than you were then. Compared to, well, level-wise. These outfits are relatively OP when it comes to damage. Okay. So really do just keep leveling. I was figuring it was gonna like end at 99 or 100 or something like that. So I decided, I won't go. More fucking tomberries. Yeah. I figured I would just use camps and not worry about getting back to the hotel to like double my experience.
Get back!
How are we?
Getting by.
Yeah, I love those link strikes.
No.
Coming up! Ready for a fight?
That's kind of more than we bargained for.
My goodness, how many of you are there?
Never miss! Say your prayers!
Count on it.
Yeah!
Mind if I do?
Not who I was looking to go for, but I'll take it.
Top of it.
Oh, I see.
My hands are getting a little clammy.
My pleasure.
Not good. Getting by.
Yeah, this is the Windows edition, so it's pretty much the same as the Royal Edition, but for PC.
Right here.
I think we're in for a fight. It's over with, we can cheer.
Maybe after this fight, I'll show you some of the other outfits I got in here. Because these are their battle outfits. I have just exploration outfits, which I've actually used for most of this playthrough, simply because it's New Game Plus, and I was overpowered for much of it.
I'm on it.
Hooah! Just walk behind it. There we go. What the hell just happened?
Alright, boys, we're in the home stretch.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
There we go.
Impeccable.
And a platinum ingot. But yeah, once this loads... Menaces. Omega. Huh. Must be another Final Fantasy enemy. But yeah, here's a modded weapon that I'm using, which I can just do it here. Yeah, RNA's Dragoon Spear. I had Ignis using. Where are you? Oh no, here. Had Ignis using Oblivion and Oathkeeper for a while. That was cool. Then I actually got stronger daggers. But yeah, all of these that don't have a key next to them are modded in. Like Sephiroth. Yeah. This is what my adventuring outfit is. It's pretty simple, but it's nice. Yeah. Also, Bahamut. It's just the swords back there are just for show. Sadly, you can't actually use them. Any funnier ones here? I turned off a reskin because let's see, where was it? Yeah, the thermal suit was reskinned to look like Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3, but for some reason this one got reskinned as well. And not only that, but he showed up as Sora in episode Prompto. And during the cutscenes when we put on our endgame stuff, it was fucking hilarious. But I turned it off because I couldn't deal with it anymore. Let's go back to this. Alright, onward.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Prompto, you need to choose a better line. You keep using that one. It's not good.
Sorry.
Ow. But if you look at some of my stream archives, like that I'm working on putting into uploading to YouTube, I just got to figure out how I'm doing that.
We might be winning!
I was surprised by the Sora outfit numerous times. Oh no, I already had it. If you didn't see where I was scrolling there, it's already there. Ow. Yeah, that was actually when I found out that was what was reskinned to be Sora. Was when I found it in the stall. I'm like, oh, thermal suit. That's just the full body like hazmat suit, right? I turn it on and just start laughing. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, wyverns! Haven't seen you guys down here until now. Jeez, I can't see shit. They're all grouped together like that.
Keep on like this.
Really?
Watch out back.
What are these guys weak to? Either way, impulse. Alright.
Nothing goes
Prayers. Lower Mr. Nice Guy.
My pleasure.
Wait, what? Why'd you go over there? You were already looking at them all while your back was against the wall. Come on. These guys are weak to pole arms, maybe?
Going for it.
Ow. Maybe not. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I even amaze myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Aegis
I'm
Shield.
just amazed we actually made it.
Probably no better than Zedric. No, not at all. Doesn't even look as good. I totally already had this, didn't I? No, I didn't. I was the only one like that. Sometimes completely block an attack. Huh. Who knows? Oh hey, another camp.
Here.
I don't need to save this one. Our path to Rizarath was paved with troubles all the way. The treacherous terrain beset the two of us by day. Upon the fall of night the lurking darkness showed its claws, yet staff in hand she saved us both from death's arrow looming jaws. Very nice. I was not prepared for that second to last word there.
That was close. Watch where you swing that thing. Apologies. Impressive.
Yep.
Nothing goes
I can handle this all by myself.
None the worse for wear. Bring on the next one.
Bring on the next, and the next, and the next. And another Psychomancer. I know what weapon these guys are weak to and do not want to use it. I hate using greatswords.
All in together now.
They have never gone that quickly. What the hell? Alright, I'm not complaining. Oh, wait a second. Was this? It is another multi-exit. This is where we came in, right? Yes. Alright. Think it said... items will be in the center and right halls. And the path onwards is the left. Okay, cool. Start on the right and go counterclock. Robe of the Lord. Increases MP recovery rate. Boring.
Huh?
Drink. Potion. Like I use basic potions anymore. I mean, I do. Just not in a while. Usually it's high potions. Hello.
Here I am!
There's the blind side.
On top of it.
Okay. You guys are going a lot quicker. Fascinating.
Say your prayers.
Keep it together.
Ow! Come on, let me stand!
Here goes! You like that?
Solid.
Not really. They're kind of liquid, to be honest.
All over.
A Master Tonberry? Are you kidding me? Is that what the final thing is down here? I would have seen in the guide, but as this is one of the longest dungeons, I hadn't reached the end of it yet.
Shall we?
If anything, if the boss is that annoying, I'll probably just Armiger and beat it as quick as I can.
Knocked another one out! Gotta love it!
I wonder if it'll let me summon that battle. It might.
In the books.
It's history now.
I get summons a lot more often since I did the Final Fantasy 14 crossover quest. And I still forget her name. The damn wind messenger.
You ready? Woo! Got some real chemistry here.
Huh.
Okay. Oh man. Normally I would have turned it off by now.
Whatever that is, it's disgusting.
Ah! Should have kept holding that.
As hard as a rock.
Stay down. There's no use hanging around here.
Silver piece. It's interesting how they have these items like the debased silver piece, debased banknote. It's really just dirty money. That wouldn't surprise me. That's why they have to be careful about taking out the trash. Gotta make sure it actually gets taken out or it evolves.
We're on the same page.
I got it! That wasn't so hard.
Take two.
None the worse for wear.
Oh, another camp.
We're here.
Again, don't really need it. Like a ray of light piercing straight through darkness' heart, the trident that she wielded cut the demon hordes apart. No matter what ferocious foe may wait within the glades, it shall be rent asunder, powerless before her blades. Yeah. Do you know why the McDonald's ice cream machines are... Or are these the... Fuck, okay, hold on. You know why the McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken? It's because the people who make the machines will sue McDonald's if they ever try and fix them. Pop. 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 And pop.
Onward.
If Dolces are gonna be back, then I gotta keep that Ring of the Lucii, hon. Fucking mind flayers, man. This is the only, like, I've seen interesting designs for mind flayers, but they usually have legs. This is really freaking cool.
We're on the same page. Last thing I need now.
Oh, these as well.
Mouth closed.
Yeah.
And on we go.
Yep.
But I actually saw an article about that earlier today. I didn't really read it. I more kind of
Times.
just browsed it a bit. But there is software problems that actually prevent it from working correctly. Plus, it's really hard to keep them clean, which makes them break sooner. And someone developed software like to fix what was wrong with it, and the company that makes the ice cream machines threatened litigation if McDonald's allowed them to use that. So, like, part of the problem is McDonald's and, you know, and their how cheap they are,
What did you expect?
and then they got roped into a deal that doesn't let them fix what's broken. And it's real shitty.
Let's do this. Okay.
Ah! It has me inside it! You'd think, right? But I'm pretty sure that that's part of the same problem.
You ready?
If they tried to use different ice cream machines before their contract with this company was up, they'd get sued. And who knows how long that contract is. Like, just outright kill one of them, then it realizes it's battle time.
Clean them up quick.
Very quick.
Let's go.
I wish the ring worked that quick on other enemies. But nope, just these guys.
Let's do this.
Right.
They won't know what hit 'em.
My hero.
Here goes nothing!
Alongside it, yeah, that's a good point.
We can't handle it.
You think?
It's not like I've read the contract. I don't really know for sure. But that'd be interesting. But that would, you know, require them to actually care about the customers. Oh, another camp. This would be number 7, I believe?
And here we are.
The waters of the Vesper Pool had turned a sea of fire. Smoky, swirling billows had enshrouded all the mire. Searing bolts of lightning crackled downward from the skies. Yet 'twere not clouds but wings that soared before my very eyes. Were our foe the scourge of stars, it could have been purified. Yet this menace was no demon, that we soon descried. The oracle I loved was slain, and with our flag she burned. Beleaguered and bereft, to the forest I returned. Oh, okay. So an oracle of the past died at the Vesper Pool. To an enemy that was not a demon.
A kitchen knife. One that is commonly battles.
I somehow doubt that.
They always joke about how it's a kitchen knife, but yeah, these are fucking dangerous. I played through the Final Fantasy VII Remake before this, and there's only one Tonberry in that game.
What?
Oh, sorry about that.
And here we are fighting multitudes of them.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
How about we just celebrate by making something dead, Prompto? I mean, technically this thing already is dead, but you know what I mean.
Careful! Don't let him get you!
Wow, that was fast.
And on we go.
Indeed.
Right.
Ow.
Get by.
Ah, he's trying to block, damn it, in the middle of a fight animation.
Come a long way, Proto.
Where's the ad?
He's got a knife! Maybe it's for
Stop trying to run away! And just die already. Interesting how the links locked him in place, when that definitely doesn't happen on some other enemies. Coming at me or what? Okay, cool. I'll just attack again.
Their best skill isn't good enough.
With that attitude, it isn't.
Trigger hack.
Nothing will stand in your way.
You got my back. It's nothing.
It ran on by so I could blindside it. Excellent.
Give it. Rush him!
Try it again. Okay. I will just walk behind you and get a blindside link.
Got him on the ropes now.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by
Making something dead. Probably could have just used a normal one, but
You're on fire today.
Well, you know,
We all good?
better than good.
Good to go.
ooh.
Say your prayers.
My pleasure.
It's the safest place. Woo! Alright.
Look out. That was close.
Oh shit.
Right there!
Just right. Watch yourself.
Did I not like ice, or is that just what happens to come up with Liberate Elementum for this one?
On top of it!
Good. No cooldown.
Rush him! Count on it!
Woo! Oh shit. It's 2:30 a.m. where you are?
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
I'm assuming across the pond. I'm on the east coast of the US, so fuck!
Getting by.
I actually would have stopped for a snack already, but it's I can't save in here, so I can't. Yeah, UK. That's what I thought.
Books. It's history
man.
now.
got a few friends over there in the UK. I really do want to visit one day. Just, it won't be any day soon. More fucking cranberries! I think I've been using more items in this one dungeon than I have in the entire game of my New Game Plus playthrough.
Of course.
And it's just because... Target the guy who's right next to you, thank you.
My pleasure.
Fuck off! Right here!
Rush him!
Alright. Yeah, get them all with that. Hooah!
Nice work, Gladio.
That's why they're taking so much. Level 84 Tonberries. A few Master Tonberries? Jeez.
What's the idea?
Jizz.
Say your prayers.
My pleasure. Of course.
I actually kind of wonder how well the ring will do here.
Finally.
Apologies.
Apparently not too well.
One shot.
Oh shit, no, I just took those two out, didn't I? Oh, come on.
How are we?
Get by.
Knocked!
On top of it.
Pronto, alright?
You'll be fine.
One time!
Sure thing.
Are you kidding me?
That was
I found it's more dependent on the enemy you're using it on. During the level where you first get it, it's really effective. But during with normal enemies out in the field, not so much. Until I came across those slimes that are invulnerable to physical damage. So I had to use either Elemancy or... speaking of... next on the list. Either Elemancy or the Ring of Lucii, and the ring just pops them. Master Tonberry.
Someone's in a good mood. Possible victory, I presume.
one time!
You warned me about these guys.
Just the love!
Your best deal isn't good enough. Come with that attitude, isn't.
Ow. Is it just me, or are these guys easier than the normal Tonberries?
Expect this much trouble.
Or is it... No, it's easier because it's just one.
Two options: kill or be killed.
I'll see what I can do. Get lost.
Woo! And a mithril ingot. I know.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Oh, a camp.
Wanna make camp?
I probably shouldn't have used that and just made camp, because we're out of that food's effectiveness. Oh, and I don't have enough materials for another of that particular meal. It's definitely worth making camp,
Wait,
though.
are we seriously sleeping here?
You see a better place?
It's got the runes, we're protected. Heppelkamp. Let's see what a good boost would be. Since I don't have enough left for the clairvoyance. Resilient isn't a bad idea. I used to always use this one because it was an EXP boost and perception boost, but since I've kind of stopped worrying about experience, I tend to look for others. Yeah, I'm out of Kujata Marrow. That's not bad. With endurance, too. Increases critical hit rate by 80%. Max HP is not going to matter, because we're all at max HP at the moment anyway. Miss Mercenary's Castellet. Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm back up to the top. There's something I was looking at. I was considering you, I think? For Resilient? Oh, that's an HP boost I don't need. There was something else. Critical boost. Maybe. Wait, there was a different critical boost, I think. Oh, this one. That's what I was considering. So either Smoke Behemoth or... Yeah, I think it's Smoke Behemoth I'm going with. And everyone is level 100! Oh, I think this is cooking leveled up. Lasagna al forno. We'll see what that is next time. Whoa.
Perfect timing.
Really? That's perfect timing for you? You're about to get a boot to the crotch, and that's perfect timing. Okay.
That's boss.
Come now, it's nothing special.
Energy shower. Huh. It's actually a good angle for the shot, for once. I'm not going to keep it, though. Oh. Oh, I like that. I actually really like that one.
Nailed it.
This should be a hit.
Look at you.
Oh shit. How did you get that picture? Contains some Prompto meat. That's great. But how did Prompto get this shot? That's honestly pretty cool.
Hey, isn't that
Isn't what?
just my imagination?
Okay, you always say that when Carbuncle is here, and I'm not seeing him. I don't know what you're doing there, Prompto. Gonna slide in, something like that? My friend! Wait, no. Where'd you go? Yeah, and it looked like he was shooting his camera stand. It's kind of a badass shot, but I'm gonna leave it. Oh. We can get phone calls down here.
It's Wiz, from the Chocobo Post.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. That egg went and hatched is all. Y'all should come by and say hi.
We will do
Okay,
so
thanks for
once
letting
we
us
are
know.
out of here.
I'm good to go.
Just about awake.
With the rains that fall upon the earth and nurture, nurture life, also comes the bolts of lightning, couriers of strife. Though man can't curb the fearsome whims that rule the natural world, against a beast the white flag of defeat needn't be unfurled. Looking to the oracle for guidance in these trials, I realized we might defeat the menace with our wiles. First we drew the devil down and sealed it in a cage, then entrust its exorcism to the coming age. Until an heir arises to succeed the life she led, her staff in hand I shall become the oracle in her stead. Ooh. Oh, I've had so many pictures in this game come up with why do you keep taking selfies? And it's just a picture of the sky. Yeah, just a picture of the sky, and he calls it a selfie.
Get back! My hands are getting a little clammy.
There we go.
That was close.
Ow.
Let it be done.
Let it be done.
Yeah. Magnificent.
Oh, another one. Great.
Let's celebrate by eating something dead. Oh, Mr. Nice Guy!
Sith Yoda.
Eyes forward.
Sorry about that. Rush
It's a funny thing, I've been playing a lot of Civ 6 lately, because often I'll stream after dinner until I want to have dessert, then turn the game off when I go for that snack, and
One false move and we're
play
done
Civ
for.
6 until the night's out. And I always name my cities after Star Wars planets, and my religion is the Jedi Code.
Going for it!
As you can tell, I am a Star Wars fan.
That was close.
Hua! Fuck. Yeah, there we go.
Watch out!
They're all the same level, but they're all taking different amounts of time. I guess it's just how well I've been blocking.
One time.
Right there!
No cooldown.
Alright, boys, we're in the home stretch.
Knew I could count on you.
Excellent. Wait, was that the 8th or 9th camp?
We're alive!
I may have
Let's
lost
celebrate
count.
by eating something dead!
That was close.
On top of it.
That's definitely a blind side, even I couldn't see.
Oh yeah!
Whew! Alright.
He's got a knife! Maybe it's
Still better.
Back away slowly. Oh, come on. When I finally go for the attack, I let go. Ah!
Pleasure.
Get back!
One of you stay close.
Rush him!
Getting to do the permanent lock there.
Of course.
Excellent.
Nice on you guys.
Actually meant to do trigger happy, but oh well. Because they're too small for me to get with that ending spear. Yeah! Alright. Boom.
Nice one, Pronto.
Knocked rules!
No big deal.
Get your lines right. You could have ended with that.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
I know you're in the mood for chicken, but come on. This guy's a little big to be roasting over a fire, huh? Maybe not. You've eaten behemoth before, so.
Mercy.
None the worse for wear.
Come on, I gotta be. Oh.
Ready for this?
Griffin? And the last time I fought one of you, it was in this really annoying repeated battle that wasn't letting me get the item I wanted. It was also a rather easy battle, but this probably won't be. Probably a lot higher level than I'm used to.
Sorry.
Ow. one's probably good for a trigger happy.
You're up.
Well, maybe not. Yeah. There we go. Finally on the ground.
The whole stretch.
And Griffin Feather. Griffin Feather? You're kidding me. I kept having to repeat the same fucking fight against a griffin to get a feather. And this one down here gives it to me first try. That's just fucking great. Also, it's a huge room specifically because it's a griffin, not because it has multiple exits. That's interesting.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably nearing 100 stories underground, so that's gonna be pretty cold.
Thought you'd never ask.
It's only animal cruelty because they keep putting animals against us. We're not the ones being cruel to animals. It's whoever put them down here. How many more? Another griffin.
Want some?
Oh, didn't let me parry.
You paying attention?
Thank you.
What?
Ow, really? Fall damage? I'm sorry, is there an upper level here? I mean, I'm sure it's just for show, but fuck, ow. Oh, why didn't it let me parry? Good, finally, it's on the ground.
All that's left is the takedown.
I'll see what I can do.
There's an upper level up there. You just can't get to it.
Sounds like someone's in a good mood.
Basking in
Does
our
one of the
heartfelt
Final
victory,
Fantasy
I
games use
presume.
that variation? Jeez. Ah, I see. Actually, for all I know, it wasn't the Griffin Feather, but like, I have no idea. But it was a really weird way to do a certain quest. It was one of Sonya's quests. You had to get a specific hunt, which was the only way you can fight a griffin out in the wild. And then, keep fighting it until you get
Right.
that item. Instead of, you know, sending you to a specific griffin fight that will assuredly give you the item when you beat it. Which is a better way of doing it. Hi! Ah! What are you? It's a chicken dragon! Or is it just a dragon? Okay. No, it's feathered. Oh man. Nope. Ow. Yeah.
Watch out!
I feel like this might be the boss, but it also might not. Ah. Okay. Let's heal and... Why can't I Legacy of the Lucii? There we go. Boom! Oh, and it's vulnerable. Don't let it get up. Let me keep attacking. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this feels like the boss. I'm like, yeah, let's do this shit. Woo! Menace Sleeps in Staylif complete. That's an impressive monster. There's an item in here.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Flare. Okay. Well. Oh, finally. Also, let's switch to you, but then see what this flare is. Actually better! Mysterious weapon of unknown origins. It finishes off a flurry of attacks with a devastating coup de grace. Oh, it looks cool too. Alright. Back into exploring gear. Whew! Alright. Let's get out of here. Holy shit.
That's better.
It's much better. Oh, it is... Yeah, that took me probably 2 to 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours or so, because I don't entirely know when I started. I guess I'll, well, no, it wouldn't have been 3 hours, because we did stuff in the beginning. I've been streaming for 3 hours, 10 minutes. Let's get back into the open world so I can get back to my car. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not too bad, comparatively. It was just longer than I was expecting. Alright. So let's take a look at the quests I have right now. I mean, I'm probably gonna turn it off, but I want to see what I'm gonna do next. So I could try doing this one because it's right nearby. I fucking hate the fishing in this game, but I don't even know if there's any more fishing quests after this one. There's 2 more Menaces. Menace in Crestholm, which will also be this on my way there. And then Menace Sleeps in Castlemark. Well, you say that this is completely post-game now. I have finished the story. I finished all of the episodes. I played Arden a few days ago for the first time. And, oh, one more fishing after that? Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I'll ever finish the fishing quest because I just don't care enough. But I'm making sure to finish the Menace Beneath Lucis, and the Legends. I don't know. I don't think this is the last Legend one, but it's level 99, so it could be. I'm sorry. What? I'm gonna have to look into that. Holy shit. That's not good. But yeah, right. So there's Menaces beneath Lucis, the legends for all these weapons from him. And then I think after the Menace beneath Lucis, you get the Piteous Ruins, which are here, which you can only fly to. Which apparently is a dungeon with no enemies. It is a puzzle dungeon that is not straightforward at all, and is one of the hardest dungeons simply because of that. I think you get that after the Menace beneath Lucis, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna set you next. I don't have enough for Ascension yet. But yeah. And since I got all of the royal tombs in my first in my first go, I didn't bother trying to find all of them this go, because it doesn't get me anything new. But fucking Piteous Ruins. I always wondered what this yellow strip was, and it's a landing strip for Regalia Type F. But right, Crestholm is next. Could just fast travel there. Probably will. Yeah, that's this car right here is the flying car. Oh, I can go there now. I thought there was a specific quest I had to get for that. That sends me there. But who knows? I will be doing that though, because the last quest I'm doing is the Adamantus. Okay. I'm gonna fast travel here and call it a night, because I am so done right now. Yeah, but that's the same for both Stalif and Castlemark. No, it's simple enough. Ah. All right, that was way more than I intended to play this game tonight. But I got 2 Menace quests done, so that's good. Actually, for all I know, it was less than 2 hours for that one. I'll have to check. I'll have to check. Oh yeah, I'm not expecting it to be too tough. But it's a big quest that pulls together all the people you met from around Lucis, including Esma, who gives you the Menace beneath Lucis quest. And once I get her, I'll have all 14.
Who's up, Rye?
Also, I don't know if you can tell, but even though they're all different colors, I'm pretty sure we're all wearing the same jacket. Which makes this... I really like this kind of outfit for everyone exploring. It's great. It really looks real good, too. But... Oop. That will be it for tonight. Well, yeah, I think there are other items too, but it feels like a completion thing, really. Alright. Thank you all for watching. And thank you, Hunnock90, for actually talking to me. It is really nice to have someone to talk to while playing this game. this is the Pirate King, signing off. Have a good night, everyone.